Hello, good morning, and welcome to the first episode of a brand new vlog series. Today is Tuesday, the 20th of May. This afternoon I will be heading down to Heathrow Airport, and in the morning I will be flying to Orlando for the opening of Universal's newest park, Epic Universe, on Thursday. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Sam. I go by Tico Stitch online, so welcome in. If this is your first time viewing, enjoy. But yeah, it's been a long time coming, this park opening. I only knew about it in the last year or so, I'd probably say, maybe a little bit more. But I'm very, very excited. Like, everyone's been raving about how good this park is. I've seen a fair bit of it already. And yeah, this is going to be my first time obviously experiencing it. The park has been open for media previews, then pass holder previews, and then they opened it for general previews. I didn't realise that they were going to do that. So basically my friend Alec, who lives out in America, he asked me if I wanted to go for opening day, and of course I said yes. He lives in he lives on the west coast of America, so he's flying over to meet me in Florida tomorrow. We're staying together and then heading to Epic Universe. So the way we had to book it, because we organised it a couple months ago, was we had to buy a basically 3-day pass for Universal Florida. We get 2 days in the other two parks, the main ones. We can go between those parks as much as we like on those 2 days, and then we get 1 day in Epic Universe. So we're going to try and go on opening day. It's potentially going to be very busy, but we're going to give it a go and see how we do. We've got Epic Universe on Thursday. We've then got 2 days in Universal Orlando. So we've got the Universal Studios Florida, and we've also got Islands of Adventure on those 2 days. So that's Friday and Saturday, sorry. And then on Sunday we've got tickets for Disney World. We've got Parc tickets, so we're probably going to start in Epcot, I think, to get on Guardians of the Galaxy, and then have a explore around the rest of the parks. So yeah, it's a bit of a hectic trip. I'm there for less than a week, and like I say, I'm travelling down to Heathrow this afternoon. It's currently it's just gone 11 in the morning. My train from my local town is at 1:15. Then that's from there to Norwich to Stratford, and then I get the Elizabeth line from Stratford to Heathrow. I'm staying in the Crown Plaza, which is the same one me and my parents stayed in before. So I'm staying there tonight, and then tomorrow I fly at about 8:30, or I think it's 8:20 in the morning, so it's quite an early flight. But sorry, hold on. The puppies are playing. Good boy. So yeah, I've got a couple of hours until I go down. I am very nervous. This is the first time I have ever flown or visited another country on my own. I'm obviously meeting Alec out there, but I've never travelled on my own before, and it's making me nervous. It's also making me nervous about how busy it's going to be on opening day, but we'll face that problem when we get to it. Yeah, I'm anxious about today. I honestly, the last couple of days, I've felt a little bit sick about it. I'm sure I'll be okay. When I went with Joe to Florida last year, I organised pretty much everything, booked everything, sorted all the stuff out. It was fine. We had no issues. This time I've kind of done the same. Alec and I have booked various bits ourselves, but I'll be travelling completely alone, and I'm just very, very nervous that something's going to go wrong or I'm going to forget something. So, keeping my fingers crossed, but yeah, it's going to be a nerve-wracking experience, this one. Whew, but I'll be okay. I will be okay. You happy there, Fen? Hey, happy little puppy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good girl, Mara? Yes, you are. And then we've got Katie over here. Good boy. Yes, you are. I love you, buddy. I love all of you. And Fenn's come back for more. He's a jealous pup. So I'm pretty much all packed now. I've just got a few last bits to sort out, and then I'll be good to go. Need to take the dogs out to play with them for a bit first as well, and then I will be off. Good boy. Leave it. Ready. Fetch. Good boy. So one thing I did want to show off is this nest that I got from Orbit Key, which is like a desk organizer. I'm going to use it to take some bits in my hand luggage, but I thought it was quite a cool thing, and I'm going to try it through security, see how it does. But basically, yeah, it's a little desk organizer. Got a wireless charging pad there with a little connection in the back. There's a little strap for a pen. Then inside, I've got a few things like my passport up there, some cash I need to get changed into dollars, and a few extra things like my charging pack. I've got some cables, deodorant, and then my little toothbrush set just there. So yeah, it's quite a neat little thing. They were on offer because they were ending their Star Wars collaboration. So obviously this is the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi version. But yeah, it's a neat little thing. So I feel like it could be quite handy. And as I say, I'll see how it does through security. Just switched over to my phone for a second, but I'm now heading out. Bye bye doggies. Bye bye Katie. Bye bye Fembear. And bye bye Mars Bars. Love you all. I'll see you not tonight. I will see you next week. Love you pups. I was too sleepy. Bye bye. Arrived at Heathrow, and I'm just walking down this familiar passageway to the hotel. So almost there. It's been a long day. Okay, so all checked in and just going to go into the room now. Ooh, immediately into a corner. Ooh. This is quite nice. So, what view have we got? That's not a bad view actually. There's the Qatar aeroplane over there. Don't know what that building is. I think that might actually be the terminal. And a nice little fountain over there as well. Okay, so I got into the room. I'm going to do a quick room tour. I've had a quick wander around already just because I've been travelling for about 4 hours, so I needed to use the bathroom. So, anywho, room tour time. So this is a one king room, standard room, with walk-in shower, which Dad's booked using his account. So I don't know if there's a more standard version of this one, but it says standard on the booking, so I assume this is the standard. But it's very nice. So to begin with, we've got a little stool here and a shelf, and then turning around this way. Come on camera. There we go, we've got the hallway with a nice big mirror here. Hello. And little table with a couple chairs for chilling. We've got a nice big TV there. There is also a door to another room. I'm the only one travelling, so that's nothing to do with me. Not going to go through there. But yeah, nice big TV. We have actually a Nespresso machine there with a few pods and biscuits. A couple mugs. There's my suitcase. We've got some spring water. Both of them are that one says still on there, but sparkling up there, I think. Anywho, they both say still on the bottle, so I'm going to go by that. A few more biscuits, milk, tea and coffee, little kettle. In here we have got a nice bucket. There's some wine glasses and other glasses down there. Mini fridge with nothing in. Nope. Although I am going to put the waters down in there. They stay nice and cool. Add a little safe up there. It's very warm in there. I don't know what's making so much heat. Probably the fridge, weirdly. Okay, so the view you have already seen. There's a settee with a nice glass coffee table. Then through this doorway here, we have another little hallway with another big old mirror. We've got an ironing board and an iron up there. Little writing desk here with a notepad. Some more water. It says still on both of them again. Little stool down there. Couple robes. Might have to use them in the morning. Some places to hang your clothes. Into the bathroom. It's quite a nice bath or bathroom. A huge mirror. Hello. Single sink with some more glasses, a load of complimentary bits, dental kits, shave kits and shower caps, some hand and body wash over here, and what is that? Soap. There's some soup. Towels are down there. Bath there with some more body wash, shampoo and stuff, and a few more towels up there. They're not bad towels, to be honest. I've had softer, but still not bad. And a nice big walk-in shower with a rainfall head up the top there, so that's going to be quite nice. And the last room, which I haven't actually been into yet, oh, there's actually some drawers and things in here. There's a lot here for like an airport hotel, considering most people probably only stay the one night. But big old king-size bed, chair in the corner. If you're on the internet, you know. View will be very much the same out there, and another TV up here. So, yeah, it's a very nice room. So yeah, same old view pretty much out there. But that is very nice. So like I say, Dad booked this with his account because he is a platinum member with IHG, which is the chain that runs these hotels. The room cost £119 with taxes. I don't know if he used any points to get it that price, but that seems pretty reasonable for what we get here. Yeah, I'm happy. Thank you, Dad. So I was watching some Doctor Who on the way down. I was catching up on the latest season. I cannot figure out how to connect, how to connect my phone to the TV properly. I've managed to do it in here just via Bluetooth rather than in the one in the other room. But the BBC iPlayer apps in the other room doesn't seem to be working. There is no apps on this TV in this room, but what I've managed to do is hook up my phone so it's now playing Doctor Who, and then on the TV, which is that way, I've just got the audio playing through. So I'm going to catch up some more on Doctor Who, and then hello, and then I'm probably going to order a Domino's or something to the room. Have some dinner. So it is now, what's the time? 6:15. So I've been here an hour and a quarter, give or take. It's dinner time. I got my pizza. So Doctor Who's still on. And a nice Domino's pizza. So, it is a little bit later. It's just gone 8 o'clock and I'm going to get ready for bed. I've just had a bath and a quick shower as well. Full honesty, I don't feel great. I've got a bit of a stomach ache, which has been there all day. I assumed it's just from the stress. I might be a little bit ill. We'll find out in the morning, I guess. And I thought a bath would help, so I've just had that. I'm wearing the lovely Crown Plaza robe, which it's a bit stiff, but it works. But yeah, I think I'm ready for the morning. I've got an alarm set for 4 o'clock, so I'm going to try and leave here by sort of 5 to try and get over to the terminal. Because this is Terminal 4, and I'm flying from, it's either Terminal 3 or 5, I'll double check in a bit. But yeah, I need to get over to there. So, yeah, getting up quite early in the morning for that, and then I'll be off to Florida. So, thank you for watching so far. Oh, sorry, something I meant to say. In the hotel room here, I forgot to do it earlier, but just by the bed there, there are 2 plug sockets on each side and one USB-A socket. So 2 plugs, one USB-A socket. So no USB-C yet, but we can make it work. But yeah, there was one other thing. Right, so obviously at the beginning of the video I explained where I'm going. I'm going to Epic Universe, which is Universal's newest park. It is opening, it's Tuesday today, so it's opening in 2 days on Thursday. Now, the Universal parks obviously have lots of different franchises that they use for their lands, and I love a lot of them. Every park in Florida has a Harry Potter land. And I do love Harry Potter. I've grown up with it. It's always been there, and I do love those lands. Alec and I have agreed that we're not going to be doing any of the Harry Potter stuff. We said we would poke our head through the portal for the new Ministry of Magic area, but we're not going to be going into the land. We're not going to be buying anything, riding any rides, anything like that. So I'm sure you might be wondering why that is. Obviously, you're aware of J.K. Rowling and how she has been using her wealth recently for what is essentially a hate campaign against transgender people, specifically transgender women. And I do not support that. I have bought lots of Harry Potter stuff in the past. I have spent lots of money. I've been to lots of Harry Potter areas, ridden lots of rides. I do not want to be doing that anymore. In the highly unlikely event that she cuts all ties with Harry Potter, maybe I will start doing those things again, but until then, I will be avoiding them. So for this vlog series, you won't be seeing anything from Harry Potter other than like the portal into the Ministry of Magic area. So I'm sorry to disappoint if you wanted to see those bits, but that's where I stand on it. And doing those things and buying those things is not more important to me than what is happening. So yeah. again, I love Harry Potter, but it's not more important. So enough of the heavy stuff. I'm very excited to see everything else there. But yeah, it's going to be it for today. It's been a long day of travelling. I am very tired. I've got to be up very early in the morning. So thank you for watching up to this point, and I will see you in the morning. Hello, good morning, and welcome back. It is currently 5:15 in the morning. I did not get a very good night's sleep. Bed was lovely, don't get me wrong, but again, I don't know if it was my anxiety, but I woke up several times. Yeah. I've been up for a little bit, had a shower, just getting ready to head out. I do feel a little bit better today, which is good. Hopefully that's the worst of it, and it's just going to get better from here. But yeah, I'm going to get some stuff together and then check out and head to the airport. So that's everything all packed up, just final dad check, and then I'm going to make my way over. So almost done. Dad check all done, just getting the keys and heading out. Right, God, I always feel like I'm forgetting something. So yeah, like I say, overall I feel a lot better this morning. I still have stomach pains, which isn't great. I ate most of my pizza last night, and I'm a bit disappointed because I wanted to eat the rest for breakfast this morning, and I just don't feel like I can. I had a couple of bites, and then I've been the rest, unfortunately, so I'm sad that that's gone, but we're now in the hotel lobby. So, yeah, it's a nice hotel. But we're now checking out and then heading to the terminal, so see you in a minute. So coming out of the hotel, you come along this corridor with the walls here, then into this tunnel, which takes you back to the terminal. And at the end of the tunnel, there is the lifts down to the tube station to get the Elizabeth line over to the other terminals. Transfers between terminals are free. You just have to get something like an inter-Heathrow ticket. I am very out of breath already. So yeah, transfers between terminals are free. Just need to get the ticket. And then yeah, I'm heading over to Terminal 3, which is the same stop as Terminal 2. Terminal 2 and 3 both connect to Terminals 4 and 5 separately. So if you needed to get to Terminal 5, you'd have to go to Terminal 2 and 3 and then go on to Terminal 5. But thankfully I'm just going to Terminal 3. And then the lifts are immediately on the left as you come out of these doors here to take you down to the train station. So that was a very smooth process. I checked in online when I got to the hotel last night. I did self-service check-in there to print my boarding pass. Then just dropped my bag off at the desk. There was no queue, so I walked straight up. Just instantly straight through, very quick, very efficient. Now on to security. So breezed through security. Again, there was no queue. The desk organiser, no issues whatsoever. That was absolutely fine. So they're quite a good thing to have to keep everything organised. Just having a quick look through. There it is. The duty free, because I've been after. Well, often when I come to So I come on holiday, I like to get a new fragrance to use for that holiday, and the one I normally use is Davidoff Cool Water, and I just found out that they released a new one called Cool Water Elixir, so I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to get this one because I like the scent. Well, I don't know about this one, this is brand new, so I'm going to give it a go anyway. So, fragrance acquired. I stopped in WH Smith and picked up a drink. It's kind of a little bit of a wander. I am starting to get hungry, but I really don't feel like eating anything. So, I might find a snack or a sandwich or something that we've got on WH Smith. Pardon me. So I don't really feel like sitting down and having a proper meal. It is currently 6:10. Gate is being shown at 7:20, so I've got just over an hour until that. So I've got a bit of time to kill until then. So I had a bit of a sit down. I got myself a cheese toastie, and just chilled for a bit. It's coming up to 7:20, so the gate will be shown soon. I am just going to find a seat down here, which leads towards gates 23 to 42, because that's normally where the gate is for America, or at least it has been the last few times. So yeah, hopefully heading to the gate soon. Okay, so sat down, looked at the board, and the gate was up. So it's only about 15:15, or not even that. Literally, I looked at the gates as I was just before I recorded that last clip, and it said gate will be shown at 7:20. Sat down, looked up at the board, and the gate was up. Oh, it's been raining. So yeah, they showed the gate a bit early. Now heading to gate 36, which is down this way. I was correct, it is this way. I reckon that's my plane over there. Hello. Thank you. Good morning. So I might have this one to myself. I got the seat booked when I checked in last night. There was no one else here, and I checked a couple of times this morning. There's still no one else in that seat apparently, so fingers crossed.
The aisles and exits need to be kept clear. So, if there is anything you haven't put in the overhead lockers, put them under the seat in front of you, now.
variety, which I've got the vegan, not vegan, sorry, vegetarian one. So let's have a look. So let's go. Some sandwiches. So potted cream. Sorry. Potted cream. So lemon pie truffle. And some jam. So some tea to get them going. Got about an hour and a half left of the flight. No, a little bit more than that, sorry. So getting close now. So something that's good to know, if like me you don't drink normal milk, they do normally have oat milk. So I just come around with a cup of tea and coffee. So I've got a coffee with some oat milk and sugar. So yeah, I love some oat milk.
Hotel, that's right, we're going to get...
Welcome home. If you're one of our nearly 70 million visitors, welcome to the city. Here, imagination becomes reality in our theme parks and attractions. Authentic experiences are found in our art scenes, sporting events, and small businesses. In Orlando, there's something for everyone. We hope you enjoy your visit and everything that makes Orlando unforgettable.
Made it through immigration. It was an absolute breeze. I did, however, get stopped for a random bag search afterwards. It was fine. I'll go through everything that happened in a second. But yeah, immigration took no time at all. My bag was waiting for me after I came out of the bathroom. And yeah, so we are now in Orlando International Airport. Gonna have a look in the Disney store just while I'm here. I need to figure out Ubers and that in a second, get to the hotel. But we're here earlier than expected. We landed about, I think it was 30 minutes before our due time, so got some time to kill. So, fairly basic stuff in the Disney store. However, the Universal Orlando store is just over here, and they now have this section here for Epic Universe. Have a quick look in here. So I've booked an Uber. You have to come down to level 2. So as you come out of arrivals, turn left, go down one floor, and then just basically select which baggage claim you're nearest to pick up. So it's going to be about $28 to get to the hotel that I'm staying in. So, got to the hotel, went to check in. The actual check-in isn't available until 4 PM. It's currently 2:45, so we've got a little bit of time before we can actually do that. In the meantime, I've made it to Disney Springs. I'm going to have a wander around here. It's very, very hot at the minute. I am still wearing jeans. I haven't changed. I left my luggage at the hotel until check-in, so it's just going to be a hot one. But I'm in Disney! So we're just walking past Cirque du Soleil, and this actually used to be where you could do your pre-flight check-in with Virgin. So if you were flying with Virgin Atlantic, when you were getting ready to leave, you could come here. There'd be some desks just here behind me. You drop your bag off, get your boarding passes, and then you spend a couple hours in Disney Springs until you were ready to leave. Then you get a bus over to the airport, they'd sort out all your luggage and then go from there. But now they don't do that anymore. Sad times. Okay, past security, and I'm actually quite surprised. Straight through security, same scanners that they use in the park, so I had my camera in my hand, everything else is either in my pockets or in my bag, and I haven't taken anything out of my bag since the flight, so all that stuff in my bag I thought was going to set the sensors off, and it didn't, so good to know. We're just coming up past, I think this has changed a little bit since I was last here. Smells good though, yeah. House of Blue. Cirque du Soleil is back there. I think this used to be the ESPN building just here. But I don't come up right to this end very often, so I'm not sure. There's an M&M store here now. Let me... M&M's. There's a Splitsville, and then there looks like there's an AMC theatre. I think that might be the one that I've been to before. It's a dine-in theatre, so you can order food to your seat while you watch a film, which is quite cool. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 there back in 2017, I think it was. Either 2017 or... no, it would have been 2017. The first one came out in 2014, so... yeah, it's a long time ago now. I need to find some water. I haven't had a drink since the flight and I am parched and it is scorching. So, that's all the things I was going to talk about. So the flight was fine. I obviously had 2 seats to myself, which was lovely. There was a couple of things that were a little bit odd. First of all, the flight was at 8:20 in the morning. We left pretty much on time, but about 9:30ish, they served basically a dinner meal. I don't know if that's what they normally do at breakfast time, but that felt a bit odd. And then an hour and a half or so before we landed, they served Mile High Tea, which feels like it's the wrong way around to me. But anyway, the other thing, there was no duty free. Like, there were no booklets in the seat pockets. They didn't come around offering any. There was nothing on the TV screens about it, which again just felt weird to me. It was an older plane by the look of it. There was a lot of older connections on the TVs and that. But still, nice flight, nice and quick, landed early. And now I'm here. Still can't quite believe I'm in Florida already. And on my own as well. It's the first time on my own. Alright, we'll pop into the Marvel shop. Okay, just popped in the Marvel and the Star Wars shop. They're not very big shops, so there wasn't an awful lot to look at. Nice lightsabers in the Star Wars shop though. And I have acquired some water. I'm going to carry on walking through Disney Springs. Just passing by Planet Hollywood now, which is just past that big tree. Pick the worst time to do that. There we go. But yeah, God, it's hot. I really should have brought a hat with me. I might look and see if I can buy one. Wasn't planning on it, but I think I'm going to need it. And this is what we're here for. Gideons. So, goods have been acquired. Oh, I can't wait to have these cookies. As I always say with Gideon's, the line looks worse than it is. It wasn't particularly bad just then. I mean, I was only waiting 10-15 minutes probably, if that. And it's nice and air conditioned inside as well, where there's a bit more queuing. But I have cookies. So I'm going to keep wandering down through Disney Springs. I have just had a text message to say that the room is ready, so I can head back to the hotel and get properly checked in. But I'm not going to do that just yet. What I want to do is just wander through a few more shops, and then I'm probably going to head over to a supermarket. Whether or not I walk or Uber, I'm not sure yet. Depends how much the Uber costs, I guess. But I need to get some water bottles for the room. Even though, like, I'll be using... Oh, I forgot to bring my refillable mug for Universal, so I'll be buying a new refillable mug for the park. But yeah, Alex asked me to pick some up, so I'm going to see if I can pick up a pack of water bottles. So, a few more bits to do, and then I'll get to check in. Oh, God, it's scorching. I'm not going in the Lego store. It's too much temptation.
Yes, and then yes. No, I asked Lexi. She said.
Okay, I think I'm done with Disney Springs for now. Had to wander through a couple more shops. Picked up some blind boxes, or a blind box of pins. Just ordered an Uber, so I'm going to the meet-up point to get that to a Publix near the hotel. Okay, so it's been a minute. I left Disney Springs, got the Uber to a Publix, which is near the hotel, grabbed some water bottles, and then I made the incredibly smart decision to walk back from the Publix to my hotel because it's nice and close. What I didn't account for, however, is that there's no public walk path through some of the areas, so it wasn't a straight walk, it was a very long walk going around lots of roads and buildings and stuff. So it was about 1.5 to 2 miles in 34 degrees heat, and I haven't changed out my jeans yet, so I'm shattered. I'm very, very sweaty. But I'm in the room, and my God, is it a room. I was not expecting this. Alec, when you watch this, you're amazing, your parents are amazing, thank you for this. They sorted all this out. I was not expecting this. I had like VIP check-in, which I wasn't expecting. So I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. And then this room is fantastic, so quick room tour. So to start off with, this is your view as you enter. Nice big dining table, full kitchen set, big old fridge, which I've put the water bottles in already. Sofa and chairs, and we've got big old TV up there. And then we've got a balcony, and I'll just show you something very quickly. Also, it took me way too long to work out that that is how you unlock this door. Just had a call with Mum and Dad about it, or about the room, and I spent the whole call trying to unlock it and I finally did it at the end. But this is the view, which is rather spectacular. And I'm going to show you something. Because in the distance over there, there is Spaceship Earth and Tower of Terror. So we can see Epcot and Hollywood Studios from our room, which is awesome. And then if we swing about over this way, look that direction, I'm fairly certain, I don't know if I can see this on the screen because it's a bit small, but there is a big old spike right in the middle of those buildings, and I think that is the volcano. In fact, I can see it erupting, so yeah, it's the volcano from Volcano Bay in Universal. So the Universal parks are visible over there as well. I believe Epic Universe is somewhere over there or behind the building here, so we can't see that as far as I'm aware. But it's a hell of a view. And then, if we go back in here in the nice cold air conditioning, we have got the bedroom in here. I've put a couple of bits on the nightstand already. I haven't actually spoken to Alec about sleeping arrangements. I'm happy to take the sofa, so I will probably be sleeping out there. But we've got a nice big bedroom with window out onto the balcony. In here we have got a wardrobe. Oh, and there's a safe there, good to know. Some extra blankets, ironing board, etc. Oh, excuse me, I'm very gassy today, I do apologise. On each nightstand there are 2 American plug sockets plus 2 USB-A sockets. Each nightstand has some drawers. There's some drawers under the TV there as well. That kind of looks like the Death Star. That's cool. In here we have the bathroom, which is huge. Look at this shower. I'm going to take a cold shower in a minute because I'm still very hot and sweaty, but my god, I have never stayed in a room like this before. Got a bath over there, and then, as always, a nice big mirror. Hello. We have his and her sinks, or his and his in this case. What have we got here? Hand soap and some tissues. Ooh, what are the towels like? I haven't tried them yet. Not bad. They're actually quite soft. I like that. Is that a shaving mirror as well? That's a unique one. Hello. Right, there we go. Yeah, so we've also got moisturising body lotion there, and in the shower there is shower gel, conditioner and shampoo. There we go. Oh, just in here we have the toilet, little room, and then we're going back into the main area. So this is the Hilton Grand Vacations Parc Soleil, Orlando. It's something along those lines. If you search Hilton Parc Soleil Orlando, you'll find it. I will put that on the video as well if I remember, just so you get the spelling. But we've actually got like a microwave, a very big microwave, nice big oven cooker, lots of cupboards. What's this one over? Is this dishwasher? Yep, full on dishwasher. We have, okay, wasn't expecting that. We have coffee machine, big old sink, there's an ice bucket there as well. A few little bits here, knife block. Assuming, yeah, we've got some glasses and bits in here. There's a kettle, colander, and a jug. I'm just being nosy at this point. So, obviously these rooms, oh, there's actually, that's cool. That feels like a very weird thing to be calling cool, but it's still cool. It feels like this is the kind of room meant for people who are staying a bit longer than we are, and probably going to be spending more time in the rooms than we are, because we're pretty much in parks all day. But yeah, there is plenty of cutlery, utensils, and stuff. Oh my word. Oh, there is this little cupboard over here, which has got washing machine and I assume tumble dryer as well, or vice versa, and dustpan and brush. There is a door to another room over there, but we just have the one room. I did double check on that one. In here, oh, come on camera, there we go. There's nothing, and oh, nothing. So there we go. But yeah, so that is the room. It's incredible. I've still got a few hours until Alec gets here. He is mid-flight currently from Las Vegas, so he's, I think, due to be arriving sometime around 7. It's currently 5 o'clock, so I've got a couple hours to just get freshened up and chill. Yeah, I'm here. I'm in Florida. I just went to Disney Springs and got Gideons. It's been nearly a year and a half since I was last here. Oh, I'm very excited for this. It is a little bit later. It's currently 8:30. Alec is on his way from the airport. I have been napping. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so he'll be about another 15 minutes or so. God, I am so tired. It is, like I said, it's 8:30 here, which makes it 1:30 in the morning back home. I am shattered, so I don't know what we're doing for the rest of the evening. I need to get some sleep because I did not sleep well last night, and need to definitely get some before we go to the park tomorrow. I'll see what Alec wants to do and we'll go from there. It's been a very long day. Alright, so we are back in the room. There is an Alec with me. Do you want to say hi?
Hello.
Here he is. He's here. So we are reunited finally, and that's going to be it for today. We are going to Epic Universe first thing in the morning. We've booked the Uber already. We're just settling in for the night. It is, what was the time again?
9:20.
9:20. Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, it's not overly late, but I'm shattered. I've already been sleeping a little bit, and yeah, we need to be up fairly early in the morning. So thank you very much for watching. It's been a very long first vlog. It's been a very long day, but I am here. Alec is here. We are in Epic tomorrow, so thank you once again. Don't think there's anything else I have to say, so I will see you in the morning. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, etc. And yeah, take care guys, see you soon. There are some fireworks going off over there, which I assume is where Magic Kingdom is. In fact, I believe that's the Contemporary that's lit up, so that would make sense.